Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. It's what time is it? It's about 4:05 a.m. There is nothing like getting to the gym on Monday and Friday early. You could probably hear it in my voice. I'm maybe sick. I don't know. I've probably been sick for the past 7 months. It just doesn't bother me. I was actually driving over here right now, and nothing I do a video about is really planned. But I was driving over right now, and I was thinking about two different things. I was thinking about an $18,000 commission in February that I literally let slip through my fingers. I wasn't prepared. And at the same time I'm thinking this, as I'm driving down the road, there's a truck behind me, and the truck sits a little bit higher, so its lights are reflecting in my side mirrors and in my rearview mirror. So I say, okay. I take my side mirrors and I flip them up, both of them. And I take my rearview mirror and I flip it up. So basically the lights are pointing back at the truck. Now, I didn't do that to be disrespectful. I did that because I didn't know why he was riding so close to me. And the fact that his light was shining in my eyes was distracting me. So when I stopped looking back and I took all the ability to look back at what was coming at me, it was a little bit unnerving because it forced me to look ahead. Now, the crazy thing about this sequence is at the very moment when I decided to deflect what was behind me by turning my mirrors up and out so that those lights didn't shine on me, I also started thinking, why are you thinking back about that $18,000 check? Because I could use that $18,000 check. But once I put everything in perspective, it was a thought that should have never came up. It was a thought that put me in a position now where I'm more accountable for what I do inside of my business, meaning use my brain. But just imagine for a second, I allowed that thought to permeate inside of my mind. That would have been very depressing. It's not, there's nothing gratifying about reflecting on something negative if there's not a lesson at the end of it. If you can't get the lesson of it, it's just a negative thing that makes it look like your life is full of negative events that is meant to hold you back, versus saying that was an event that happened, and the reason why it happened is because I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready to take on the challenge. I wasn't ready to step into that moment. I wasn't ready to level up. I wasn't ready to do what I needed to do. And that's why I lost that money. It wasn't the client. It wasn't the builder. It wasn't my broker. It wasn't anything but me. And it's ironic that at the same time this truck comes behind me and its lights are clearly bothering me, that I have this thought from the past that is clearly coming back into my mind and it's bothering me. And I had to turn that thought away the same way I turned them lights away, is by turning up my mirrors to reflect everything back off of me that was meant to try to slow me down or hurt me. And you got to move forward. And it was crazy because the area where I lost that money at, and I say lost because I lost that money. That was a check that my family could have used. $18,000. Boom. But it was odd because I was going out to the same area where that had happened to take on another $400,000 property. Almost 2 acres, 3,000 plus square feet. What I'm saying is you got to take your eyes off the past and sometimes get the shit that's behind you and put some proper perspective on it and learn from it. Stay blessed, take care, rock and roll, all right? Love.